4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it, people. You guys have me up on a Sunday morning. It is 11:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so one thing about me and my subscribers and the people that follow me, and you guys know, like, I review Ready to Love. Why does everything seem so like not centered? Maybe I need to scoot over here. You guys know that I review Ready to Love, and I do my live watch parties. You guys know I was on Ready to Love. So, and it kind of branched off to this. I had no idea that I was going to start doing reviews and doing lives. Like, I really started my YouTube channel, excuse me, because it's still early. It's still early. Because I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to do vlogs, informative videos and stuff like that, and just like a day in my life, and like my fashions, my designs, and my businesses, and that's what I started my YouTube channel for. But after I got on the show, because I started my channel before I even went on Ready to Love. So after I went on Ready to Love, everybody was like, you should do reviews. You should do reviews because you was on the show. And I was like, what? And for you faithfuls that's been following me from day one, you were with me. I was like, oh my God, I've never done StreamYard before. Like, y'all were like, no, Sabrina, hit the button. No, go there. No, make the screen bigger. Make sure you do this. Like, and y'all were in the chat helping me. So I would have never known that I would have ended up being here today, 2 years later, almost 3 years later. And I just want to say I love it. I love you guys. And like I say all the time, without you, like, there is no me. But since I've been doing the reviews, you guys be in my DMs. Y'all be giving me the tea, honey. I don't have to go look for it. I don't. You guys will slip me the videos. You will slip me the screenshots. You will DM me the info. You will DM me the tea. And I'll be like, what? And a lot of times, and I'm not like a tea spiller, but I do review the show and I like to keep up with it. You know what I mean? Especially because I review the show, it makes sense. But y'all know I try to keep everything positive. And what I do, as much as I can, because I try to treat people the same way as I want to be treated. And that's even in social media world. You know what I mean? So, but good morning to you guys. What is going on? Shout out to, wow, y'all are really here. What's going on? It's 40 of you watching. And that's why I say, if you are new to my channel, shout out to you guys. Make sure you subscribe, but make sure you click that notification bell and this is impromptu. My soulmates know I do not go live on the weekends, period, point blank. The weekends is for me. I'm spending time with my daughter. I'm cleaning the house. I'm doing the things that I need to do. So I don't go live on the weekends, period. But I'm here. I'm here because I've been getting a lot of messages. Okay. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Make sure you click that notification bell because you would have never known that I was going live today had you not subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. If you have not liked this video, definitely click that thumbs up. I want to, it's 16 thumbs up. I got 38 viewing right now. So definitely, I'm not going to do the song. The song is the song. When I sing the song just ain't, it's just different now. And if you guys watch my lives, a couple of panels ago, I sang my song, and Paul and Tyrone, they took their shirt off for donations to the foundations that they wanted to support. And they both raised $77 each. What I did was I just, because I said, for Tyrone, put the super chat for Tyrone, and for Paul, put the super chat for Paul. But I said, we're just going to take all the money and I'm just going to split it down the middle and then give them each their share. And they both got $77 each. So they raised a lot of money during that song. And I did send them their money, and they did donate to their foundations that they're supporting. And if you go follow them on, or if you follow them on Instagram, you saw, because they did put a post up saying that they did donate that money. And, a little goes a long way. So always keep that in mind, guys. But shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, but we're going to get into it because I have been talking y'all's ear off. Let me go ahead and see what y'all doing now. Theme, very first post says, now what? Honey, we about to get into it. Hey, Casey Lynbrook, thank you for being here. Yes, definitely click that thumbs up. Good morning. Good morning, guys. It is so early for me. Oh my God. It's Saturday. Yes, it is Saturday. Oh my gosh. Hi, Anissa. How are you? Hey, Auntie Eva, bona fide soulmate member. If you guys look right beside her name, when you see that little circle with the S in the middle, that, or right here in the circle, that means that individual is like a bona fide soulmate. They have signed up for my membership program. There are 4 tiers. Definitely sign up for that. And if you are a member by the end of this month, there are 4 tiers to choose from, then I am going to be giving out special merch for them. But you have to be a member up until the end of April. And then the merch goes out in May. And it's free merch. But you got to be a member. Brenda done found over this one. Honey. Hey, Edna Perkins. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Ellen V. Good morning. I'm coming with a like, thank you. Yes, Kayla, fake romance. Mark Anthony said it was Z and Z was clearly upset. Honey, we about to get into it. Yes. Thank you. Definitely click that thumbs up if you guys are coming in. I see you coming in now. I'm not understanding why Z was so upset. She was upset because she felt like that her and Blue had something going on. She said specifically, if Kayla knew about that last conversation that we had as your girl, she would be upset. And I understand where she coming from. You know what I mean? So we just gonna move forward, because sometimes I feel like, and I don't, and I always say, I don't have no problems with these people. I'm really cool with Kayla. I'm really cool with Blue. I have not talked to Z or met Z before, but you know, it is what it is. But we're gonna discuss it, and I want to discuss it before the panel. And y'all know on Tuesdays I already put it up there, so definitely click that notify me. It's already on my channel saying that I have a live coming up on Tuesday. So definitely click that reminder button. It's Tuesday at 8 p.m. and that's when we do our live panels. But I wanted to do this before the panel because I feel like it's a lot to kind of, because I'm tripping off of this. Hence why I'm here on a Saturday morning, 11 o'clock, okay, in the morning. I was surprised to see the notification. Honey. Kayla is or was with Blue, not Trinika. Yes. We are here because we love you. You are the best moderator. Oh, it's you. You are smart. You are. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Pamela. I appreciate that. Oh, see, it's stuff like that that just makes me. Good morning. Love never ends. It's not that early. Wake up. Honey, I got my tea, and I don't know if you guys know me. Shout out to Starbucks. Y'all need to go ahead and sponsor me. Shout out to Starbucks. But I always drink honey ginger, and I drink it like 3, 4, 5 times out the day. I drink honey ginger tea with French vanilla cream all the time. Let me take a sip. Honey, let me sip my tea because child, my notifications are working. Good, Brenda, good. So Blue was after Jonique and Z. Honey, it looked like Blue was after a lot of people. Blue was playing in between them and Z trying to keep it cute. Yeah, she was. Morgan and Tony with Jeffrey and Andre Prier. Oh my God. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something. I want to talk about, excuse me. I want to talk, and I literally don't have like anything on my face or anything for real. So I want to talk about so much stuff, but I mean, I can talk about it. I can do whatever I want to do. You know what I mean? But we do have the panel on Tuesday, and that's when I kind of want to like dive deep into everything. But we're going to talk about this situation, okay? Because this is, I'm baffled, okay? I'm baffled by what's going on. It's giving me, I'm going to keep reviewing the show. It's giving me entertainment. It's giving me, I'm here for it at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be all upset and be like, I'm watching this show because I want to see love. I do want to see love. I do want to see connections. I do want to see that. But I'm not going to say I don't want to see this other stuff. Like when I see people comment and they be like, that's not what this show is about. This show can be about whatever it wants to be about. And obviously, whatever it's becoming, it's working for them because they have more seasons coming up. And guess what? The ratings are obviously good and they're making money off of it. You know what I mean? That's just like my YouTube channel. I just said earlier, I wanted my YouTube channel to be about weekly vlogs, my renovating my house, because y'all see, like I renovated this house myself. Well, of course I had contractors come in and help me, but like I did all the work myself. Like I wanted to do videos about that, about my fashion design, my clothing, me making my clothes, my resale clothing business, like my events. Excuse me. That's what I wanted this channel to be about. But y'all wasn't really feeling it. Like I wasn't really getting the views. And that's real talk. Like I wasn't getting the views doing that stuff. I would get 200 views, 300 views, 500 views. But when I would talk about anything about Ready to Love, I get 1,000 views. I get 2,000 views. I get 3,000 views. So guess what? I'm going to get the people what they want. And so is Will Packard and Lighthearted, you know, like they're not going to keep doing like things, businesses stuff. It has to evolve. You know what I mean? And sometimes you have to change up your format. You can't keep it the same, especially if you're trying to make money or if you're trying to be successful in what you're trying to do. Businesses change every day. Someone said on Kojo Live, Z tweeted Blue wanted a fake relate. So we're going to get into it because she did tweet that. She didn't tweet it. She commented on someone's post and I actually have the screenshot. So we're going to get into it. But I just wanted to show y'all over here some love because, you know, I love you. Hi, Vonnie. Oh, good morning. Checking in from Baltimore. Be more in the house. That was the first place I lived when I first moved to Maryland. This reunion was so good. Okay, Ellen, it was good. Don't forget the tea. I wonder which of his lady friends will continue to keep up with him and stay in touch now that he's dealing with his personal issues. That was a question that I had as well, because it made me feel like, you know, if he was dealing with these certain kind of people, and you guys know that I have not been addressing the Blue situation at all. Because one thing about me is I like to find out all the details before like I just go and be talking about stuff. I don't spill tea, but you know, I will talk about the stuff. And I just don't want to be talking out the side of my head about something that I know nothing about. You know what I mean? And then I look crazy at the end of the day. And you know, yeah, it's crazy. But I wonder, you know, if he communicated with them. Because my thing is if I'm going to deal with you on a personal level, and especially like if I'm trying to start a relationship with you, like I would want the person to be honest with me. I would want them to be like, look, I got some stuff going on. I don't know what's going to happen, but if it go down, then this might happen. And I just need to know, like, you're going to have my back, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, maybe he had those conversations with the women that he was dealing with. Maybe not. I don't know. I've been busy, Sabrina, with my initiative for food security and UNV. Oh, that is so cool. Organization for Women Month. Congratulations. Yeah, Edna, because I hadn't seen you in a while. Corvea, and just to let you guys know, I'm about to get into it. Y'all just got to be patient with me because y'all know I got to go through this first. But you have to, I do have, y'all want to call it receipts, whatever. I have the screenshot. So we're going to talk about it because I'm tripping. Corvea, and because y'all be in my DMs, y'all be like, Sabrina, look at this girl. Y'all be sending me other people YouTube videos and I just be like, dang. Corvea and Jeffrey with Kiss Gay about Linden. I just found your channel. Hey, Kayshawn Simmons, thank you so much for being here. If you aren't subscribed, definitely click that subscribe button and definitely click that notification bell because my soulmates will tell you in the chat, I don't go live on weekends at all. So had you not clicked that notification bell, then you would have never known that I was going live at this very moment because I don't do that. Like I literally like just rolled out of bed, like my hair, I popped on a ponytail and okay. Hey, Monique King. Hey, soulmate girl. Hey, girl. Hey, SJ. I'd run. It's too soon to commit to trying to keep up with someone in prison. Is there a vast psych on the show? Yeah, there is. We go through a whole psych evaluation. The application process is long. You got to meet with all these producers and you got to interview with them. Like, it's not like you just fill out an application and you submit your picture and your driver's license and they're like, thank you, we'll see you on Tuesday. Like, you literally have to do like this psych evaluation with this person. And literally the eval took like an hour and a half and they literally don't say nothing to you while you're doing whatever it is you're doing. I don't even remember what it was, but they're literally just like this. They're watching you. They're sitting there watching you. I mean, they're doing other stuff. They're on mute and they're just watching you do the thing that they're asking you to do. And there's questions that they ask you, you know what I mean? And it's an extensive acceptance process in being in this show. They do background checks, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of people have been saying about the Blue situation, like, how did he get on the show if, you know, XYZ, if he has this situation? But you guys have to remember his situation, he just got into trouble. It was like a few days ago. It was like 4 or 5 days ago or whatever. Like, he did the show last year. He did the show like 6-8 months ago or whatever. Like, he didn't, you know what I mean? And I'm sure they take everything into consideration, just like jobs. You could have a felony. It could be a misdemeanor. It could have been from 15, 20 years ago. But does that mean that we're not going to give you a job? You know what I mean? Because you didn't pay a speeding ticket or whatever the case may have been, whatever the offense was. They're not going to not, you know, put you on the show because of that. So, you know, with Blue situation, that situation just happened. And the way that it's kind of looking and coming off to me, Blue really ain't want nobody to know. And I don't think that he thought, it's just my opinion, I don't think that he thought that it was going to blow up as big as it was. But I don't think he mentally registered in his brain that this could be bigger because now I'm on TV. You don't think about that. Like, after I was on the show and I would go out into the public because my hair was still short, it was still blonde, you know, so people recognize me like that. Now so much people look at me and they be like, but they don't say nothing to me because I look so different, which is absolutely fine with me because I want to be able to enjoy my time out in the real world with my daughter as we're in Walmart walking around looking for bacon. Yeah. Like I told y'all, one lady came up to me and she was like, "Are you?" and took like 5 pictures of me in my face with her cell phone. She was like, "And were you Sabrina from Ready to?" I was like, did this lady just take pictures of me like that? So it was crazy. So you don't think after you get off the show, you don't think to yourself, people are going to recognize me. People are going to come up to me. People want to take pictures with me. They had my daughter taking pictures of me and them. And some of them was like, "I want your daughter in the picture too." Like, it was crazy. And I was like, is this really going to be my life? And I don't think that Blue thought to himself that it was going to be bigger than what it was, because had he not been on the show, we would have never heard about Blue and his situation. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's just move forward. I don't even know what I said, but thank you, girl. Blue was having fun before he got locked up. Yeah, that's on letters in the position. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, Edna. Am I the only one that forgets the names of the people that got eliminated on the first day? Absolutely not. I do too. They were all doing TV. Yeah, who's that? Hey, the Girls Club Inc. I'm live, Pooh. I'm live. I know I never go. She's like, what? I never go live. I know I never go live, but I had to do this live. Kayla should keep it moving. Blue appears to have character and integrity issues. So how did Morgan pass the eval? Now, let me explain this to you guys too. Let me sip my tea. Shout out to Starbucks. Sponsor me. Let me say this. Production still needs to produce a show. Just like a movie, if it was roles in a movie and characters in a movie or a sitcom or whatever that I'm doing, let's say I have, you know, the boyfriend that's a cheater, the girlfriend that's emotional, the best friend that's a liar, the mother that's overly possessive, the kid that won't stop eating soap. You know what I mean? The postman that the girlfriend is sleeping with behind the boyfriend's back. So the thing is you have to have all these different types of characters. So when they do our evals and look at our applications, because they ask us a lot of questions about our past and about past relationships and how did we handle it and what happened and you know, have you ever been cheated on? Have you ever cheated? Have you ever thought of suicide? Have you ever done drugs? They ask us a lot of questions. So I'm going to tell you this. It's not that she passed the evaluation. She did the evaluation exactly how she was supposed to do it. You can go over there. Yeah, because I have my camera turned this way. I'm going to fix some breakfast in a second. So It's not that she passed the eval. She answered the questions exactly how she was supposed to answer it. And those producers read her application and her answers and said, she's going to be perfect. You know what I mean? Like she fits in she fits this character that we need on the show. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not that she passed. It's not like a pass or fail kind of thing. Is this person right for the other people that we have planned out in being in this season? Will it mesh well? Like, you know what I mean? Like when they did last season, they got a bunch of women that they probably knew were going to be catty to each other. And that's what they were going for. You know what I mean? They saw Tony's personality. They saw Morgan's personality, and they were like, oh, this is about to be fire. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope that cleared up a little bit. Clearly, they are picking the crazies. What about the background? This happened 2021. They don't do enough, so these come on the show, bro. Exactly. I'm Morgan past the mental eval. So do you think that he didn't disclose this info? Reddit didn't care? No, I just don't think that. Hey, actually, Aubrey, I just don't think that they had what he's going through now. They just didn't have it. Just wasn't on his record yet. He didn't get arrested for it yet. It just happened this week. Production, no, it's good for TV. You're talking about it on social media community. Absolutely. It's absolutely good for TV. Is Morgan great for TV? Abso-freaking-lutely. Is Tony great for TV? Let me tell you something. I love Tony. Y'all know I mess with Tony, and y'all know I love me some Morgan, honey. If Tony and Morgan get their own show, I'm watching. I'm tuning in every Wednesday at 9. Okay. Record. Okay. Review on Wednesday nights. Okay. I'm tuning in, period. And keep it 100. Out of all the people that I have seen on Ready to Love, if they got their own show, I would watch it, period. When you photos, I'm not sure. Whoa, that's scary. None of the folks who committed. Okay. Wonder how Morgan Pat. Okay. Real sorry. I'm going to have to make do tone. Okay. I think you're just someone that's just. Blue is a survivor with abandonment issues and his parents raised. Oh my God. You said so they knew she was crazy. Oh my God. Can I get breakfast too? Come on, SJ. You know I got you. Okay. Okay. I can kind of. Okay. Okay, Colton. Thank you for joining us. I'm tired of Morgan displaying the angry Black woman. I think they all have been. I like Tony as well. Yeah. Tony is a player for real. He was stringing them all along for TV. A pop-up live morning, afternoon, Sabrina. Yes. Hey, NTR. Yes, girl. Yes. Hey, girl. Hey. Good morning to you guys that's just now coming in. Wow, I have 135 of you watching. Oh my God. I need to go live on Saturdays more often. Okay. If you have not clicked that thumbs up, it is only 43 thumbs up. If you are excited that I am here on a Saturday, click that thumbs up button. Okay. So let's get into it because I know y'all are tired of hearing me talk. All right. So we have Blue that ends up being with Kayla on the show. But Z is saying, like, hold on, what? What? You and Kayla? Because that's not what you said last night. Chad. I could not believe. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I knew that Blue and Kayla were together. So I had already known. So when I was asking you guys, you said we got time today. Good, because I don't, but I'm making time. Okay. So Reddit, you said Ready to Love isn't invested in couples truly finding love. It's about ratings and controversy. No, that's, you know what it's about? It's about making money. Period. Making money. Why would they are not going to invest their energy, money. Will Packard is not going to invest in his time, his money, his production, his energy. He's not going to invest in any of that unless it's going to add money in his pockets. He came up with the concept and it just grew into what it grew into, period. Just like I said about my YouTube video, I came up with the concept of doing weekly vlogs and talking about my businesses, and it grew into this. That's all it is. You know what I mean? And without the ratings and controversy, he wouldn't be able to make money. Just like I said, my weekly vlogs, me talking about my designs and talking about that stuff, I wasn't making any money. Y'all were not watching and investing in those videos. But as soon as I pop on something about Ready to Love, y'all are invested. Y'all want to hear me talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. So I'm not going to keep doing weekly vlogs, and I'm not going to, because that's a lot of time and energy doing those videos. Like y'all don't understand it so much. So when I don't reap the rewards from it, or when I don't get the feedback that I want from it, or when I don't get the support that, I personally want from it, it's hurtful. It's like, oh my God, I just put in all this work and I'm not getting it, so yeah. So anyway, thank you, Colton. Thank you for being here. I hope that you're subscribed to my channel. It's really nice. Yes. All right. So let's get into it. Let me put this up. So with Blue, Kayla, and Z really seemed like she had an attitude. Like something was going on. I feel her, because let me tell you something. If a man is on my line making me feel a type of way, like they're interested in me, etc., I'm gonna have a problem. Especially if you on national TV saying that you with this lady. What? You got me all the way messed up. Like, you on my phone, I can see where this is going. Yeah. You playing me for a sucker? Like, you playing me for a fool? Like, I don't know. I do know. And I know my worth, and I know what you told me, and what you told me ain't matching up to what's going on right here on stage. So is that real or no? Or y'all just doing it for TV? Because if you was just doing something for TV, then you could have just asked me to do it for you. Because the way you was talking, it should be me sitting beside you on that couch, not Kayla. So whose idea was it? Was it your idea, Blue? Or was it Kayla's idea? Are y'all even really dating? What's going on? Okay, so let me blow this up. Shout out to Ready to Love 5. This is where I got the screenshot from. So Stud is someone that was in the comment section and she reposted it. I'm watching the show now. You seemed pissed. Shame what happened to Blue in the loan situation. Z, which is the lady beside Blue in the picture, says, I was more confused than anything. The man asked me to fake a relationship with him for the reunion twice before filming it. I said no, and he moved on to last season. So she said, I was more confused than anything. The man asked me to fake a relationship with him for the reunion twice before filming it. I said no, and he moved on to last season. Now, so it's giving, okay. So from what I've seen floating around the blogs and everything, is that Kayla did it for clout. It's floating around that Kayla just wanted to end with a bang, because the bang that she was trying to end with her on her season wasn't how she wanted it to be. Like, she didn't get the notoriety. She didn't get that wow. She didn't get that, being talked about as one of like the #1 persons on the show, from what I've seen on the blogs and on other people's videos and stuff like that. So she didn't get that. So she said, you know what? I ain't get it from them. I'm gonna get it here then. I don't know if she was faking it. I don't know if Blue was faking it, because first of all, it's 3 people involved, which means it's 4 sides to this story. It's 4 sides to the story. It's Z side, it's Blue sides, it's Kayla side, and then it's the truth. So I really, I really don't know what to say, but the fact that maybe that's what Z was talking about not necessarily he was whispering bedroom things in Z's ear, but maybe when she said, if Kayla knew what you said to me just the other day, she would be upset. Maybe that's what she's talking about. She's saying, you asked me to fake like we was together on the show. You just asked me that. So I think honestly, that's what she was talking about. The fact that he asked her, or maybe not the other day, because she said he asked her before they filmed the reunion. So maybe it was on a personal level. I don't know. But like I said, it's 3 sides to a story. Edna says, I believe Z can do Blue. I'm not sure. I agree with that narrative. She had the show, Blue on his way. So with Kayla, it will be Kayla flopped on her season. It was sad, and she tried too hard through her interviews. Sad notoriety. He said, I'm gonna have a girlfriend on this show, real or not. Nobody gets that from Ready to Love. So Kayla's just trying to be relevant. Oh, we are live. Yes, we are. April girl. April girl. Yes. This is too much. Is it that serious? Obviously, I had better thought of Kayla. I believe her because Kayla age Blue didn't look like a match sitting on that couch. What a mess. I saw a post from another creator who said Kayla didn't want to be. So we're going to get into that because I have that screenshot. Hey, Ravine. Good afternoon, Sabrina in chat. Why, and why? We are learning more about Blue postseason than on the season. That part. So I don't want to get too much into the reunion because you guys know that I do the reunion. I mean, my panel review on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. And then that's when we're going to dive way deep into what, like the show and everything that happened on the show. So I just think that with this Blue and Z situation, and then too, I mean, shoot, I should have put 4 pictures up because in real life it's Blue, Z, Kayla, and Jonique, because Jonique actually said that he was trying to get with her too. So I've really shout out to Jonique. She interviewed with me on The Missing Link. That video. I'm actually going to put that video up here. So when you watch the replay back, just click the link above. Let me move this. Just click the link above here to watch Jonique's interview that she did with me. I just really, at this point, it's 4 sides to a story, but I feel like at this point, how are we going to, with everything that's going on with Blue, he's not even going to, I don't even know if he cares, but he's not even going to be able to like defend himself with everything that's going on. But it's probably best. No, God, I don't know in his situation because he probably can't say anything. You know what I mean? So, oh my God, all that energy he put into asking people to fake it could have been used to keep the woman from voting him off. Kayla and Blue are a contract couple. They don't have chemistry. Seems fake, and Blue is a proven scammer. Kayla just not likable. Sorry. He did mention to Z behind the scenes that it was only a month. Yes, I saw that, but in front of everyone else, they said 3 months. Well, maybe they dated for like 3 months and then they solidified it and they've only been seriously dating for like a month. You know what I mean? So, Ready to Love, Tony Morgan, this just now, I think, going back, I know. Yeah. Simone said Blue got 2 years on Girl, Is That Legal? She broke it all down. Folks these days, no, they need receipts. They don't even look like a genuine couple. The attention-seeking behavior is absurd. So I've been seeing everywhere that Kayla only did it to say, y'all ain't want to do that last season for me? Well, this is what I'm gonna show you this season. Before y'all leave Miami, you gonna know who Kayla is. You gonna know who I am, okay? So, oh my God, you said Edna Perkins. Wow, what did Edna Perkins say? Oh yeah. Excuse me. Blue works in nightlife. He's a player. Blue has been busy. This is a mess. Oh my God. Good morning, Kim City. That was a good interview. Jonique seems to be genuine. It was a really good interview. Blue don't care. He has bigger problems. Right. But that's what I mean. I mean about him clearing stuff up. I'm talking about like with that situation too, but because it is like federal, I mean, for real, he can't talk about it. He can't talk about it. And then too, if it goes to trial and if he does get you, like it's just crazy because godly, I hope mentally he's going to be okay because I know it's going to eat him up. I really hope he's going to be okay because I know how it can be. And some people just can't, they don't handle it well and they end up needing therapy. Poor thing. I hope he be okay. But anyway, from my understanding with Kayla and Blue, Blue also asked Kayla to do it, but she didn't want to have no parts of it. So Kayla trying to get chosen. What's this that Edna do now? Kayla gives pick me vibes. Who said that too? Jonique is so classy. I believe Blue took a deal. Blue seems so nice in the interview, but let's not dismiss the fact, Ravine and everyone. It doesn't mean that like he's not a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like he killed somebody. You know what I mean? So let's not like take that away from him because I think he's a nice guy too. I just think that he put himself in, an unfortunate situation and he did some things that, absolutely people will question his integrity, but it doesn't take away from the fact that, he's probably a cool guy. I just think that when people go on these kind of reality shows, it's not like a show where it's, they're coming back for another season because, they've renewed their contract. So it's like they're just a permanent character, a permanent cast member on the show. With Ready to Love, once your season is done, you're done. You come back, like, of course, like for the 100th episode, like I was on there, like, can you guys believe, like I had a little cameo. Can you guys believe, like, this is the 100th episode? And FYI, I'm going to post the entire video that I sent them. Since they don't want to play it, I'm going to play it because I recorded it. Okay. I said I've been wanting to do it, but I've been so crazy busy. Sabrina is such a sweetheart. I care that he is a BM in the system, but I am not offering a whole lot of sympathy to someone who could steal in the pandemic. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like what he did was cool. Oh, thank you. And I am a sweetheart. Oh, love you. Hi. He's behind bars, so he can't talk anyway. I don't want to say, guys, like, I'm not going to say that he is locked up because in real life, I follow him on Instagram and I follow him on social media. And if he was locked up, he would not be posting in his stories. He's reposting stuff in his stories. Like as of right now, if you go to his Instagram page and go to his stories, like he just posted a story like a couple hours ago or like last night. And I don't know anybody that's being held by the feds that's has their cell phone. Unless someone's doing it for him. I mean, I don't know, but he's commenting in the stories like when him and Blake put up the picture, he reposted it and he said something at the bottom like, you know, don't tell me production got into with Kayla being on. So let's discuss. So, here we go. All right, I'm just adjusting the screen. So, shout out to Kamisha Reviews. Y'all can go check out her video. So this was sent to me. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I know I always say like, I don't be spilling tea. I don't. I like to discuss things though. Absolutely. And somebody sent this to me. And Kamisha Reviews said she normally doesn't, put up stuff that, is her conversations with people. But the fact that she did, and it's public on her channel, she obviously, wants people to view this. And shout out to her. So go definitely check out her entire video. Shout out to Kamisha Reviews. But this is a post that Kamisha put up that was sent to her where production contacted Kayla and Blue. It says, this is production. Hey guys, hope you had a good weekend. I just want to check in with you both about the reunion. Are we still going ahead with Kayla being a part of it? I don't want to put any pressure on you guys. I'm just having a meeting with the network today, so want to keep you updated. We need to have everything written and signed off ahead of Thanksgiving. So would be great if you can let me know what final decision is by the end of today. Many thanks, Amy. And this is the response. I'm thinking it's from Kayla. It says, hi, Amy. Hope you are well. Thank you for checking in. I understand your need for confirmation. Please let them know I will not be participating in the reunion in any capacity. Thanks again for everything and happy holidays. Kim City just commented and said, wait, so she said she wasn't going? That's what it looks like right here to me. Oh, love you. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah. So IMO says, in my opinion, says, so Blue talked her into it. So it's kind of like our, and like I said, this is just from people sending me stuff. This is just from, yes, that's what I did here. I heard that Blue begged her. So my thing is like, were they really dating? And she's like, no, I don't, because let me tell you, like, I follow Kayla on social media and I also follow her on Twitter. And hold on one second, guys. Excuse me, I had to burp. And I follow her on Twitter. And I remember Kayla putting a post up, months ago. This was like after her season. This was months ago. She was like, look, don't address me. Don't contact me about no ready to love stuff. I'm sick. Like, I'm good with it. Like, I don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? So, and it was crazy because she does have a podcast on her channel. Definitely check that out, Kayla.com. I can't remember the name of her podcast, but I did one of her panels. And I remember seeing that comment on Twitter that she said, and I went on there, and the question that she asked me being on the show, and it was about dating, but me being on the show, my answer was relevant to me being on the show. And I was like, Kayla, I'm so sorry to talk about the show, because girl, I know you said that you don't want to hear nothing about it. And she just kind of had that face like, I could tell she was kind of irritated a little bit, but I'm not going to not live in my truth. Like, my experience and the answer that I have for you was relating around my experience that happened on the show, you know? So, sorry, Kayla, so for her to go on the show, it was kind of like, but I really did hear that it was clout chasing. I heard that I heard that her and Blue was trying to extend their 15 minutes. And I was just like, wow. But I don't know if they're dating now. I just know what you guys see. I don't know anything more. But I definitely wanted to clear that up. Because a lot of you were like messaging me and sending me like these videos and like these screenshots and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to go live on a Saturday, because during the week, I really don't have time. I don't have time no days except for the days that I have stuff that I know that's already pre-scheduled for me to do. Okay. Hence why I look the way that I look. Okay. Because I look crazy. Okay. But Kayla walked on stage and scooted Jeffrey out the way. Yeah, Kayla should have stood her ground when a relationship is new. I don't tell people, and I definitely don't post. If they were really together, why didn't any of the cast know? Do they get something for being in a relationship? I'm not understanding. I don't think it was necessarily because like I said, from what has been shown and what everybody has been saying, it's not necessarily they get something from being in a relationship, but what it is you get more airtime. You get that, wow, oh my God, I can't believe they're dating. Wow. And then you have people like me and other bloggers and other YouTubers talking about you, and you have Twitter, Ready to Love superfans on Twitter going crazy. So now the topic isn't Jeffrey and Andre. Now the topic isn't Tony and Morgan. Now the topic is Blue, Kayla, and Z. I don't think Z was supposed to be in the mix. I think it was just supposed to be Blue and Kayla. So, but, like I said in my live, if they like it, I love it. I don't, like, who am I to say if it's real, if it's fake, if it's whatever, if, it's just an unfortunate situation, because with Blue and Kayla, if for whatever reason she decided to go on the show, or if he begged her, or if they weren't real, or if they are a real couple, I feel like whatever they wanted to try to present to us did not go as planned. I think because they did. Blue went on the show, Kayla went out and was with him. And they wanted to let, obviously, the world know we're together, we're happy, and we're dating. But I think the reaction that they were expecting from the viewers and the fans and the public and the bloggers and the Twitter and everybody else, they didn't get what they thought they was going to get. I feel like it kind of maybe backfired on them. Or they might not even care. They might be like, is what it is, it is what it is. But if Kayla really didn't want to go on that show because of all the scrutiny and the stuff that she had to deal with previously, and she's like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do it. I feel like with the response that she's getting now, it's like it didn't get better. Like, I don't see any real positive. I see a few here and there, but I don't really see any positive comments, about like, oh my God, I can't believe Blue and Kayla. Like, I see some here and there, but most of the comments, 80 to 90% of the comments I've seen have been negative. So I think whatever they were trying to accomplish, it was a fail, unfortunately. So it was kind of like, I know if that was the case, then in the back of her head, if she doesn't care, cool. But, you know, if she does care, I know in the back of her head, she was like, I should have never did that dang on show. I should have never went on there. Like, for what? Like, now it's worse than what it was when I first went on. You know, it backfired even more because of that. Because I'm sure she didn't think before Thanksgiving, before the holidays, before they filmed the reunion, that this was going to come out too. So it's like now she got that negative on top of that negative on top of that negative, you know? Golly. So are they still together or nah, honey? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But Jonique obviously said that Blue was trying to holler at her. That was Morgan. That's what Morgan has done her grand exit per se. She hopped on. I think everyone's trying to run into a relationship, so it's looks like they weren't the issue. That absolutely could be the case. I think it was a pride thing. Sabrina, you always look great, even oh God, thank you, girl. Because right now, honey, I literally rolled out of bed. I was like, let me put me on ponytail. And I was like, let me just come on real quick and do this live because I've been getting so much, so many like, yeah, like Sabrina, did you see this? You look fabulous. Stop playing with. I love you guys. Made sense because Kayla said she was dating someone on the show from Miami before the show started. I remember hearing that as well. You look great. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Tommy said he was throwing a curveball. This is too much. They are letting things happen naturally. Everything is being orchestrated. Tony was approached to be ready to love, according to him. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people were approached to be on Ready to Love. Everybody was approached to be on Ready to Love. You know, the only person that was not approached to be on Ready to Love and they actually went and filled out the application to actually be on the show because they were actually looking for love. You know who that person is? Where producers didn't approach them. Like they went to the show like, you know what? I think I can find love. You know? Me. Yeah. Anyway, I am okay with Blue and Kayla though. I'm okay with it too. Like, look, like I said, if they like it, freak, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I think Jeffrey and Andre are back together. Child. How do you have proof of that, Graham? What did Graham say? I feel sorry for Kayla's father because he provided an excellent example of what kind of man she deserves, and she just had a bad picker. The problem was the audience doesn't like Kayla. They didn't like her last season, and her and seeing her pop up this season didn't make her look any better. Oh, thank you. Morgan and Tony will be back together. I think they're going to have definitely an on-off relationship. I do. How did they find the people to approach them? Blake said he's not on socials like that. So how? I have no idea. I've heard so many stories about the castmates saying like production slid into their DMs. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, wow, because I wasn't one of those people. Like production didn't slide into my DM. I literally like, you know, it says, if you are interested in being on Ready to Love or whatever, here's the email address. Send your pictures and whatever, and whatever it was. So I sent in all the information so I could be on the show. And then like about 3 or 4 days later, I heard something back from them like, hey, how are you? Like, thank you for your interest. And, you know, and it's like I had to fill out more paperwork. I had to fill out like a questionnaire and all this other stuff. So it was a process. So I've heard production tries to pick men up at public places too. I'm sure. Sabrina, what? SJ, what I do? Dear God, I hope not. Andre needs. Oh yes, it was me. Me. Dear God, I hope not. Andre needs time alone. Or oh my God, the one and only Sabrina Soul in the mother freaking house. Hey y'all, I'm late. What I missed, girl? Kiki, you gonna have to watch the replay back. You gotta watch the replay back. Can you refer someone? Absolutely. So you can absolutely refer someone. That's how I found out about the show. Like I wasn't following like these reality TV show. I wasn't following Ready to Love. Like I watched, the seasons, like one season before I was on the show. I like the show. I didn't keep up with it or anything, but a friend of mine sent the flyer to my inbox and I was like, oh, this is cool. I was like, I can do this. So yeah. Hey, Tyrone. I don't even need to send you the link. What you doing? Can you get on? You know what we talking about. I just want to hear your thoughts. Did Tyrone apply? No, I don't know. We never asked Tyrone that. Tyrone, did production go to you or did you fill out the application? So the production company started following me on Instagram during one of the seasons and reached out to one of my friends. I think they follow people's Instagram. Absolutely. You are good for television. We love you. Oh, Sylvia. Thank you. Oh, I just try to be myself. And you guys know, like what you saw on the show, y'all have been watching me for season after season after season. It's been a couple years now. Y'all know what you saw on TV is exactly who I am. Like people tell me all the time that meet me in person. They're like, oh my God, like you're just like how you were on TV. I'm like, yeah, I am. And it's, at first I used to be like, what you thought? Like, but now I see so many characters and whatever on TV that's really not like how they are like in real life. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Hey Ty, good day, Ty. Everybody showing you love, Ty. They need to start casting more people that actually apply. Maybe. I mean, then too, it's like, yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything. Kayla is regularly on YouTube panels. She is literally so unpleasant. Oh wow. I haven't had time to really watch other people's panels too much. Like when y'all be sending me the links and stuff, I be watching them then. Hey Tyrone, jump on real quick. I thought Lyndon said he applied. I'm not too sure. Lyndon applied to get that music career going. Okay, so Simplistic Grace, this is the thing. If he did apply to get that music career going, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean he wasn't looking for love. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to say this. Shout out to Lyndon. He will be on the missing link next Wednesday or Thursday. Haven't confirmed the date yet. He will be on the missing link. So definitely check out that interview. And hopefully Blake can confirm with me. But next week for the reunion part 2, I will have someone watching with me. Blake, I think I just said it. He's going to be watching with me during the Ready to Love reunion part 2. So definitely log in for that because it's going to be fire. Yes, just be. This fakeness has to go. True. If he finds love in the process, then cool. Absolutely. I wish I would have found me some love, honey. You applied the reason why they didn't mess with your character. Oh, I get it. Maybe so. You seem like you couldn't be fake even if you tried. You're a real one. Thank you so much. I can't be fake. And that's why I say all the time, people either love me or they hate me. Because I have found that middle ground. And I don't know if you guys remember when I said on the live the other night that, I think it was Friday night, and I was talking about me personally. And I was just talking about how, I used to be like a really ugly person. Like I used to be like not a good person like back in the day, like how I used to talk to people and how I used to address people. Like, it just was not nice and it wasn't good. And I really had to change who I was. And it was like I had to do some self-reflections, and I just had to realize like, like how you are, Sabrina, like you think you're coming off like this. You think you're coming off being honest. You think you're coming off being straightforward, and you think you're coming off as being, to the point, and but your delivery is messed up, girl. Like if anybody talked to you like that, how would you like it? And I just don't think that I did that before, and I just didn't care. And I said that I just have to change my way. But we're going to get Ty's view before we leave.
Yo.
So now we're going. Ta,
What's going on?
ta. You have to tell me. Like, you saw the title.
Yeah.
You know what we're here talking about.
I'm late. I just watched it on the treadmill just now.
Okay, so
So
just
I'm absorbing it all.
so before we leave,
Yeah.
just real quick, give me your
Yeah.
thoughts
Mhm.
about this Blue, Kayla being in a relationship, and Z saying that's not what you said last night. If
To-
Kayla knew what you said, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think both of those things can be mutually exclusive. I think Kayla can believe that she's in a relationship and it's real because that's her perspective, but other people know other information that Kayla may not know.
Yeah.
And oh man, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
What do you think is going to be bad?
I think, there's already been posts about have you said it yet?
I was about to end the live, but that's why I'm like,
No,
I
there's
want to conclude with your thoughts.
no, I
I've
mean
said everything already.
about Z and why Z feels that way.
Um, no, what I put up was, hold on, I have it right here. Oh no, this is Kayla's. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, so this is a picture. This is a picture that they took actually when they were, I guess, dating. Z says, I was
okay.
more confused than anything. That man asked me to fake a relationship with him for the reunion twice before filming it. I said no, and he moved on to last season.
Yeah, so she could truly believe that it's not real, and that's okay. That's her perspective.
You're talking about Z, right?
Yeah, Z can believe that
Right.
it's not
I
real.
get it. I get it. You're absolutely right. Because
Yeah.
she's like, he tried to fake it with me, so why wouldn't he fake it with her?
Right. But then that would also mean that Z believes that Kayla would indeed fake it.
Oh, absolutely. If she if,
Yeah.
if she agreed to come on and if he asked her to do it and then Kayla ends up showing up,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like, they gotta be fake because he just told me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So she don't believe that they like really hit it off and it's real.
Right.
But they could have.
Right. See,
They could
that's
have.
the thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
But
really might be. They probably was like, "We gonna fake it. We gonna fake it." You know what I'm saying? You gonna come on there. But did you see the response that Kayla said when production asked her, like, "Are you still gonna do the reunion?" And she was like, "I'm not gonna do it. Absolutely not." Did you see that when I put it up?
no, I missed that part, but I did see a post by Kayla saying that she don't fake nothing. So
Mm,
it could be real to her.
right. So this is it here.
And sorry, y'all, I'm in the car. I can't see the comments. So anybody
Yeah.
saying hello, how y'all doing?
Yeah. So this is production. Can you see this on the screen?
A little bit.
Okay, well, it says, this is production saying, hey, what's going on? Just wanted to know if you guys were still going to be a part of the reunion, talking about Kayla and Blue. Just wanted to, know if you guys are still going to be part of the reunion. We're just trying to finalize everything. And I guess this is Kayla responding. She's like, hi, Amy, hope you're well. Thank you for checking in. I understand you need confirmation. Please let them know I will not be participating in the reunion in any capacity. Thanks again for everything and happy holidays.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, is that really Kayla's? So this is something Kayla put up.
Okay. So I'm going to say it again. So
Yeah.
shout out to Kamisha Reviews because that's where I got this screenshot from. And Kamisha did say that she don't really be putting up people's conversations that she be having that be sent to her. And I don't know who sent Kamisha that. I'm not saying Kayla sent it. I don't know who sent it to her, but somebody sent that to her saying that that was sent to Kayla, and that was Kayla responding to the producer saying, I'm not going to be a part of the reunion in any capacity. But it's kind of like if you didn't want to do it, and I'm not saying she's fake. Y'all know I love Kayla. I'm not saying she's fake, but my thing is, but she still went on the show.
Yeah, she went on. Something changed. She's somebody snitching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Somebody's telling on something. Absolutely.
You know, because how did they get that screenshot?
Yeah, hold on, because I see Kayla in the comments. So I'm going to.
Yeah, I can't see the comments, Kayla.
Yeah, I just saw. So I'm about to put if you want to come up, Kayla, I just sent you the link to join the live. Kayla says, Sabrina, we supposed to be cool. Why didn't you hit me and ask me directly? I actually was going to hit you, but I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about this whole triangle thing with Blue. So, yeah, so this doesn't have anything directly with you. Just talking about this love triangle that Blue has. And I said that I actually forgot to put Jonique's picture up there, but with Blue and Z and Kayla and Jonique, like it just was a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was absolutely a lot. So I don't know.
I mean, I just hope it's gonna be ugly for somebody. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, I think the only person it's honestly looking bad for at the end of the day is just Blue. With Z coming out saying that, he
I mean, he technically could be still telling the truth, right? It just doesn't look right.
Right. Well,
It
that's what
won't
I
feel
mean.
right, you
And
know?
that's what I mean by it not looking right.
Yeah.
It's just at the end of the day, it's not looking right. And he's the common denominator, though.
Yeah. So either he's a liar or he's not. And the only way to figure that out is if the relationship is true.
With him and Kayla.
Yeah.
Regardless if their relationship is true or not, it still doesn't make him look, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, just to even present that option in the first place, to fake it, kind of dampens the integrity on everything else after that.
yeah. PO, if you want to join, I sent the link.
Oh, Pio's here?
Yeah. He said
Oh,
that he said that, can I get a recap? Honey, we still got to talk about it on Tuesday. This was I just wanted to come on for a few minutes, and a few minutes turn into an hour and 9 minutes so far. So
wow.
you guys know we still have to talk about the panel. I mean, we still have to talk during the panel. We're going to discuss it more at the panel or on the panel. But yeah, so if you want to come on real quick, Blue, I'm literally getting ready to log off. I just hope that, everyone is able to clear everything up because, especially when you're put in situations like this, like you want people to be able to hear your side.
Yeah.
So I know Z's probably like, I need to start doing some interviews. Like we hadn't heard from Z. People were like, we're hearing more about her now than we did all season. And that's what they're actually saying about Blue. Like we haven't even heard from these people. So, hey, P.O.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, listen, I'm in the whip. My all shaky and whatnot.
It's
But
okay.
what's some of what happened? Just catch me up just a little bit.
So what this is about is Blue's situation with Kayla being in a relationship, because when I woke up, it was just a lot of stuff in my inbox about certain stuff that was floating around social media about Blue and Kayla, and then about the situation with Z. So
Right.
with Z, okay, so then someone sent me, the video with Kamisha, shout out to Kamisha Reviews, and she had posted, the information about how Kayla was like, people were saying how Kayla just wanted an extra 15 minutes of time. She wanted to add on to her 15 minutes of fame or whatever. So Kamisha's like, no, like that's not the case. So Kayla was like, I didn't even want to go on the show. So she did a video. Someone sent me that and was saying how, Kayla, I don't know how Kamisha got the screenshot, but it said Kayla was like, I'm not doing the reunion. I don't want to have no parts of the reunion, XYZ. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that, okay, so then you have Z that said at the reunion, like, if she knew what you sent me a couple days ago, because we heard her say it, if Kayla knew what you sent me a couple days ago, then
Hmm.
she would be upset. But
Right.
then Z had made a post under a
Right.
comment, under a blog, or under one of the bloggers' things, saying
Right.
that
I saw that
Blue asked her, yeah, to fake like they were in a
for a
relationship.
fake relationship.
Right. So regardless if Blue and Kayla's relationship is real or not, the fact that Z has gone public with saying that Blue asked her to fake a
Right.
relationship discredits Blue's and Kayla's relationship, even if it was real. So it's just this
Right.
whole
No, I
like
understand.
thing. And then it's like, regardless if Blue and Kayla's relationship is real, people aren't going to believe it now because of Blue's personal situation. So it's like, it's so many,
I mean, that's true.
yes,
That's
it's
true.
so many different factors of, like what's going on. And like I said, I just really wanted to come on real quick and just kind of address it, because I know we're going to have the panel. And I personally didn't want to spend too much time, because
Right.
we're talking about it now. It's an hour and 12 minutes we've been talking about it. I've been talking about it. And I
Right.
wanted to do this video this morning because I know when the panel come, we gonna have a lot to talk about, and I'm not trying to have a 5-hour panel.
It's going to be some time. I mean, I think that ultimately sucks for Kayla, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It sucks. And
Let me
it's
try and
it,
fix something here real quick.
Okay.
1 second.
Okay.
did you bring
Oh,
sound effects to the car, P.O.? That's what
let
you're
me
about to do?
let me go back up to the comments. I'm not looking at the comments.
I can't. I yeah, I can't see any of the comments. It's unfortunate that that information puts a damper on everything, and it must have been bad if Z felt compelled to say it. And it seemed like she tried to
Right.
save it. But it's almost like you got to say something. Everybody else been saying something.
So
Everybody else
so
been speaking on other people's relationships.
that's
Jeez.
true.
Yeah.
So tell me this. Tell me this, right? So we're talking about the situation where Z went on a blog and said basically he wanted me to fake it and all this other stuff, right? Versus Kayla and whatever, text message or what have you says that I'm not trying to show up to this reunion thing, right? In essence, that's what we're talking about.
I mean, it's kind of everything as a whole. So
Right. No, and then Blue's other personal situation that he got going on with himself. Like, so all of this stuff. I mean, okay, well, let's just if we step back and go to Blue's personal situation, I mean, that muddies the RTL water right there, right? That kind of delegitimizes the show in terms of, the people that is perceived
But we
to
can't.
be brought on the
I
show.
don't know if we can say anything about that personal stuff just yet, right?
No. Yeah, and I'm not saying, I'm not ascribing that to him. I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying based off of what we say. So that the alleged stuff that he's got going on in his personal life is kind of muddies the water a little bit. Let's get away from that and then talk about the stuff that is related to the show. I mean, when people go back and they see these emails and all this other stuff, yeah, they're gonna look at this and say, you know, they're gonna say what people's been saying for a while, but this has sort of a new credibility to kind of what people already think.
I want to know what is there to gain. I mean, obviously there's a lot to gain, but like, why are we? What are we gaining by faking it? Like, why? Because that means you would ultimately have to be tied to Z. And I'm like, what is the end goal? What is the end goal of that?
I don't think that it would be him being tied to Z, but that just would just show him having somebody in sort of dating relationship success as the end of the story. You got to know that OWN is the machine, right? So they produce all of the material, and everybody wants, or not everybody, but there's some people that want that sweet spot at the end of the show, that shows them in the best light ever. And so maybe that could be, sort of part of that that
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Um, Other than that, I mean, I do think that it's kind of crazy to, kind of ask somebody to, pretend be with you or whatever. That's crazy. But I don't know. I just think that I mean, I
No,
try
right.
to understand. I'm trying to understand people's motivations. I really don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. That's why I wanted to kind of talk about it.
Yeah. I
Because
mean,
it was
yeah. Go ahead, Sabrina. I didn't mean to cut you off, Sabrina.
no, you good. I feel like I've done enough. I was talking for almost a whole hour.
Yeah, I feel like Z needs to, bring some context to these, accusations that we're throwing out there. You know what I mean?
But
Um, no, go ahead.
that's the thing though. Like it just happened last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no, I
know,
know.
he
I know.
probably didn't even like, and you can't, and they are under contract. So she probably really couldn't talk about it and was waiting for the reunion to come out so she could start talking about it. So it's like she hasn't really done interviews because she was one of the first ones to get eliminated. So it's
Right.
kind of like she really didn't do any interviews. She wouldn't have even had to have done any interviews because from her time on the show, it was so short-lived. So to be honest with you, her situation and the relevance with her and Blue didn't happen until the reunion, which is shot a month or so after they filmed, which didn't happen until December. So now, yeah. But how are we going to really like, is Z even in the mindset of saying, I need to clear my name? I want to clear my name. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? But, and still,
Well,
like, she did say a lot of stuff, but maybe a lot of stuff wasn't aired. Maybe it was edited out. Hopefully she does, clear her name. I don't think she has anything to clear because she really wasn't attached to Blue. I just think that Blue was just
no.
out there. Maybe he was selling dreams. I don't know. Maybe he was, in a relationship with Kayla, and he was like, trying to hook up with Z on the side, and maybe he was like in Jonique's ear, and maybe, he was just being, doing the
Yeah.
things that some men
Blue,
do,
Blue
and
had a
that's
lot.
all it
He had a lot
was.
going on. Yeah, he
I
had a lot
wonder.
going on with that.
I wonder if Z knows if he asked more than one person. because I mean, I understand emotions are high, but something must have compelled her to divulge that, as opposed to just being like, "Come here, Kayla, girl. Let me talk to you for a second. This is, you know, the info that I got, or the question that I got
So,
asked, you know, whatever that time frame was, and then let Kayla handle it from there, you know." But that,
mm,
but that drama
so
sells, right? And
yeah,
then they
but
didn't even have
so
to air that. Honestly, they still didn't have to air it.
They didn't,
I mean,
but it's
and
production,
so
and they was gonna air it
oh,
because it
you
just
already
made the
know
mess. It made the mess even messier.
messier. Facts, facts.
You know
Um,
what I'm saying?
but I think okay. So let me just say this though. I feel like when Z said that in that moment, it probably, she was like a one and done. Okay, I did the reunion. I'm out. Life goes on. But then also, she didn't. If she didn't want to speak about what it really was, right? In that tweet, or not tweet, in that post that was made, she would never have added context to it. So I think now she wants to kind of, you know, go out there and throw the story out there as to what it was.
No, when I watched it the first time, like it felt like she was trying to look out for Caleb, right? And then sometimes in those moments, you don't know how to, you know, get it out the right way, other than to
Hmm.
just to try to get it out. But then it was
Right.
almost like she's realizing what's happening now. Like it's gonna make Kayla look bad. It's gonna make the relationship look fake, and it seemed like she was trying to shut it down. You
Hmm.
know, but by that point, you know, it was already bad because they showed what she was saying in the green room, in the back room. So to get that
Yeah.
all together, to get the timing of that, to produce that, you know, and
Mm.
then show it to us, you know, they really wanted to make that messy, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt about it. But I think that, yeah, they definitely did. And, they really kind of, because, Blue was in the background, quiet, you know what I mean? You didn't see a whole lot of him. And they really, kind of demonized him and made him monstrous ish, given all of these different directions of, you know, angles that he was trying to talk to these women. You got Jonique, um, Z, and then, Kayla coming up and all that stuff. They really, I think dumped a bucket on him.
Well, even if Z, I just feel like everybody's situation is just kind of backfired on everyone else. Because even if Z was looking out for Kayla, the fact that she mentioned that Blue contacted her to fake a relationship on TV, like
Right.
I said, just discredits Blue's and Kayla's relationship. You know what I mean? Had
Yeah.
he never said that, then people
Right.
would have just, had their own opinions, which they still have their own opinions still. But the
Right.
fact that Z said what she said just kind of makes it look like, well, damn, if Z didn't go, I mean, she specifically said, I didn't do it. I said no. So then he went to last season.
So yeah, yeah. I mean, I hear it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
So
That makes
people,
sense. Yeah.
yes. So people, regardless of the fact, if people feel like that their relationship, even if it was real, the fact that now Z is coming out publicly saying this about
Mhm.
Blue, people now are going to look at their relationship, even if it is real, and look at it like it can't be real.
Right. But could it be also that this is Z doing some sort of payback towards Blue and Kayla, because Blue tried to holler at her and she was blindsided.
I think they're just exposing liars or
Yeah.
perceived liars, you know.
Right.
Geez.
Right.
Mm.
I mean, there is so many different angles that this could go, but I would like to know, and I wonder if, I mean, if Kayla, you know, was serious with Blue, were they together for a while? Are they still together today? What, what that relationship looks or looked like.
Yeah, I think the one thing I wouldn't want to do is
Mhm.
say that relationship was fake if Kayla truly believed that it was real, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah,
want
no
to
doubt
take that
about
from,
that.
I wouldn't want to take that from her. But we need answers, Blue.
Oh, how that's what I said earlier.
We need
Y'all didn't hear me
answers.
probably. How are we gonna
Oh
get
no,
him?
Yeah.
But obviously people are like, he's in jail, he's in jail. And I'm like, but if he's in jail, like, how is he in jail and he has a cell phone because he's still posting to his stories?
it might be somebody taking over his account though too, keeping
Maybe
it
so.
relevant. Yeah, could be.
That's what I said too. Maybe it's someone that's doing that for him. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know. I just think with Blue's personal situation, the
Hmm.
fact that, Kayla came on and the fact that Z said what she said, and now it's like all this after, I just think it's just so much. Um, mm, and
Yeah,
then Joey
I
was
mean,
like, he was trying to holler at me too. I mean, it's,
yeah,
Mm.
I'm starting to get that these ladies don't like Blue.
I don't think
or
that it's not
or
that
they
they
don't
don't
like
like him.
or they don't like being, or feeling like being, having a wool pulled over their
And I
eyes.
think that's what it has a lot to do with. I don't think it's not that they don't like him, because obviously they did like him and that's why they even entertained him. But
Right.
obviously now that it's all coming out, they're feeling a type of way because whatever he's been saying to them ain't been matching up with the facts that's coming out.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm going on.
I know,
Oh, give me one
I know
second,
how we
guys. I'll
could
be
get
right
some
back.
more truth. We can
Okay.
get some more truth if there's other, you know, if there was other propositions out there and there's other castmates willing to divulge that, you
Yeah.
know.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I hope that they all figure out whatever it is that they got going on, because this situation is just blown up to just at a place now where it's just a lot, and it's just to the point where it's now personal, like with Blue and his situation. Like I don't want to keep talking about it, especially because I don't want my this to get demonetized because we talking about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just, like I said, I just feel like, I it's just an unfortunate situation because of what Blue has going on, and it's like they shot this reunion in 2022. It's April of 2023. And I'm sure that had Kayla known that this was going to happen with Blue, she probably never would have done it, you know? Oh, God. And I don't know. He coming on the show and then with Z and Jody. I mean, I'm not going to keep, it is what it is. And that's why, like I said, guys, that's why I wanted to go live today. I just wanted to kind of briefly talk about it just a little bit before the panel. And before my panels, I don't care who cool, I'm cool with whatever. At the end of the day, I'm not going to call. I'm not one of those bloggers that's going to call around and be asking people information. And girl, did you say this? Girl, did that happen? Regardless if I'm cool with you or not, I'm just not going to do that. I got other things in my life to be doing. Like I said, I don't go live on Saturdays. But this is what I do. This is what I do. And if I offend anybody, my apologies to you, but this is what I do. Because had I not gone live today, I would have talked about it on my panel on Tuesday. And every panel and every live that I do, I just don't be calling people and be trying to find out the tea and be trying to find out what's really good. And because to be honest with you, unless I'm on here talking about it, I don't give up. I don't care. I don't care that much. period. I got my own life. I do my own things. I got my own responsibilities that I need to be caring about. So if I'm not on here and if I'm not preparing for this, I don't care. And I'm trying to say it like respectfully. I'm trying to say it in like the nicest way possible, because I've had a lot of people come to me like, you know, you go on live and you talk about it. Like, it's a lot of people even to this day that don't F with me. They have blocked me on social media because of the things that I've said. And I think that I'm pretty forgiving and I give a lot of people grace, you know, but if I, you know, did offend anyone, and if I do offend any of you guys, you know, I apologize, but you know, you don't got to F with me. You don't got to mess with me. You don't got to follow me. You don't got to support me. It's just, it is what it is. Not everybody's going to like me. And that's cool. And I'm good with it. I'm good with it, but I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. And this is what I do, you know, and regardless if I talk to you or not, and you give me the 100% info, it's still not going to change how I personally feel. So I'm still going to say what I'm going to say, regardless if I know what's going on or not. So anyway, happy freaking Saturday.
Well,
yeah. So
yeah.
what do y'all have planned for, just real quick, for the rest of the weekend, guys? I love you guys always.
Yeah,
I'm out here. I'm sorry. I'm just coming out. I just got carjacked by the car detail people. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
No.
I was like, honey, be careful what you say, because you know some of these people run with it.
No, I know. They be like, "Oh, where you need 911?" Nah, I'm just gonna get the car clean. I'm just kind of take Saturday easy. I don't really have too much going on. To be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tyrone, you good?
About it.
No, I mean, I didn't get to watch the show last night. I'm in Boston. I had a friend from high school pass away on April 1st.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I'm in Boston for the funerals. We were doing that, all the services yesterday, and then I woke up this morning and hit the gym for a few hours, like I normally do on Saturdays, and then you know, the last 40 minutes I got to watch the show.
Yeah.
I came in the parking lot and saw that y'all was on live, and I was just like, hey. And then it turned into, and I'm like, I remember when I was saying it looked tame. Oh, I was wrong.
Yeah.
You talking about the reunion?
Yeah. Boy,
Off
was I
the
wrong.
chain.
So and Sabrina, it's worse than I thought it was gonna be.
It was good.
No,
Sabrina,
I meant like all the situations is worse than I thought it was gonna be. Like, is we grown or no? Like, what is?
No. What was you thinking? No. And I'm here for it. I can't wait till Friday.
Yeah, chiming in on stuff that don't even, saying things that don't even make no sense.
Honey, you know what? Just like I said earlier, I'm here for it. At the end of the day, I'm here for whatever changes that Lighthearted and Will Packer want. Whatever direction they going in, I'm going to go in it too. I'm not going to put too much thought into it. I'm not that invested in where I feel like the show should go, how it's supposed to be, how they originally wanted it. I'm over it. I just want to have a good time and watch the show and talk to you guys about it. Period. You guys.
Yeah.
And so listen,
Yes.
real quick. So yesterday, you know, we did talk briefly about the Morgan situation, yada yada yada. So today I woke up and I watched it probably 3 or 4 times. That one segment, 3 or 4 times. And there's so much that, because when we were talking, when I was on with you yesterday, you know, I was just hearing. I wasn't seeing. I was hearing. And so it's a whole different context. So we'll have to break that down, you know, on the panel. But yeah, I literally watched that thing 4 times back to back. I might watch it a couple more times before Tuesday.
It's gonna be so much to unpack. Hence why I am live right now, because I was like,
we might have to start that live at 7.
oh my God. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do on Tuesday, because what I was going to do, because it's a couple of things. I was actually, and I'm so glad that I didn't put it up on my channel, but I was actually getting ready to do a bunch of little lives today. I was going to do them back to back to back to back to back, just like different scenes, like the Jeffrey and Andre situation. I was going to go live and talk about in my headline, just to let you guys know, in my headline was going to be like, are Black men really, you know what I mean? So I was going to do like a bunch of these little lives. And ironically, I wanted to start off with the Blue, Morgan, and Z situation. But you know what? Just because I wanted to give my thoughts on it, because when we were watching the live, Paul, remember, I didn't really get deep in, we were watching it. So it's like I couldn't get too deep into it. And y'all know when I do my panel, most of the time I let you guys talk, because normally it's like 6 of us on there. And I don't want to take too much time because I want to hear you guys' thoughts, because I already went live on Friday. So that's why I wanted to do these little videos today. But after this video, you know what? I ain't doing no more little videos. Kiss my ass. I'm gonna wait till Tuesday, and I just see y'all then. Y'all can just hear what I got to say then. Because if the live is gonna be 6 hours, it's just gonna be 6 hours. It's just what it is.
No doubt. Yeah. It's gonna be a good one.
It is. It is.
It is
And
going
FYI,
to be a good one.
I ain't taking too many notes. I'll do my screenshots and I'm gonna do a couple of lines. I will be taking my notes for 4 hours. I can't.
Yeah. Oh, we know what it is, though. We know what it is. So
yeah,
there's just so much. There's so much.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, guys, we about to head off of here. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday. Shout out to you guys. It is so early. My daughter said she was hungry about 4 hours ago. Y'all heard her. No. And I'm going to cook some breakfast. I'm going to clean up, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Saturday. And it is what it is. We will see you on Tuesday. I am going to do some more lives, but it's going to be about something else. But anyway, love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comments down below, your thoughts on the next reunion and your thoughts about what we just talked about. Anyway, love you. Bye.